Seasonings for burgers? What in the fuck does that mean? What in the fuck does that mean? What does that actually fucking mean, Jet? Ryan? Time for look for seasonings for burgers? Burger seasoning? Now, here comes the real question. 1, how long is it gonna take Diamond to show up? 2, who remembers where we even were? Here, but gonna be silent? I understand. What do you think of the loading screen? It's a little simple, but I like it. I was firstier than I thought I was. I forgot to do something before I started. Let me go and do that. Yes, it is peeing.
You know, the only reason I started right this second is because I was pretty sure that Diamond was ready to be in here, and now he's not messaging me back. It's so frustrating. Also, it's hot in my room. Like, unreasonably hot in my room. La 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 la. Might be a bit quiet though, I'm tired from work. Oh, that's fine. I just needed you to be here. It's been a while since I've used this screen. Look who's here. Still loaded in. Yo, Diamond, you want a Rice Krispie treat? Or do you want a refresher? Do you remember anything that happened? Alright, here you go. I pushed it through the microphone. It's in your headphones now. The marshmallow is in your ears. It sure is. Alright. Do you need a refresher? Oh, you could use a recap? I was hoping you didn't. I don't remember where we've been, what we've done. Log. Oh no. They aren't purple anymore. They aren't purple anymore! Okay, so. Alright, Drew, if you're still here, fact check for me. So far in the game, we met John, we met Rose, we met Dave, and we met Jade. And so far, John has entered. Dave is trying to get his copy of the game back so that he and Rose can enter. But it fell out the window when it got stabbed into a bird. He's fighting his brother for his copy of it. Rose's house is burning down and she's currently in an underground lab that she just happened to find underneath her cat's grave, which is a little weird.
I'm seasoning various things for barbecuing soon. Good. You better be. And Jade has the narcolepsy and is apparently psychic. Let's hope that's enough to get us started. You plug the laptop into the hub again and turn it on. It is now powered and connected to the wireless signal. The hub is broadcasting. Your Spurb session reconnects. So she's reconnecting to Dave. No, she was John's server. That's right. No sign of John here. You wonder why the house is shaking. Last time you saw him, he was on one of the roof platforms. You'll have to navigate via Spurb interface to find him. Click. He's not here. Click. He's not here either. Click. Click. He doesn't seem to be in his room. Wait a minute. There he is! Boing, boing, boing. Oh yeah, this man is a ghost now. Hot times. That's probably obnoxiously loud. Let me do that. Boing! Dude, I want a furniture beam. Cookie beam. Okay, I don't think we're back up to speed with the story, but we are back up to speed with the shenanigans. Who agrees with that? Doot, 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 doot. John, high five Nanakin. Left hanging long enough. Amen, praying emoji. Good work, John. Oh, man. It's been a while. Good work, John. Oh, hey, you're back! For now, I'll have to leave again shortly. It looks like there's another large meteor ahead for my present location. Oh, so you mean Dave connected with you? Not yet. I'll explain later, but I think I've determined that activating the timer in your game is not directly responsible for summoning the meteor to your location. The countdown seems merely to exist as kind of a warning to the player, as well as a strange coincidence. Okay, I don't really think I get it. Is this relevant? Probably not at the moment, and certainly not to you. I have to go. Okay, later. P.S. Try not to waste too much of that grist while I'm gone. John, climb that echelon. You rocketed up the echelon to the dizzying heights of the vaunted Boy Skylark rung. Your new feather is hard-earned and well-deserved, and alarmingly fashionable. John, collect fat loots. Oh. Tell me, Diamond, Ryan, Drew, when was the last time your loots were fat? You and your ceramic pork hollow rejoice in the mound of wealth yielded from your meteoric ascent up the ladder. You are still not sure what all of these boon dollars can actually get you, but when pulling in such insane loot hand over fist like this, who cares? Not you. Does my ass count? Yes, your ass absolutely counts. Ass picks win. John, pick up as much grist as you can hold. Your expanded cash limit is more than enough to accommodate the grist windfall. You gather up 2,260 pieces of build grist, 1,040 pieces of shale, 490 drops of tar, and 350 drops of mercury. You can't wait to find out what amazing items this new supply of grist will just barely be sufficient to produce. If you want some, I'll give them for real. How about you tell me, big boy? Oh, God. There's grist littered down there, too. Those stupid ogres were like huge grist pinatas. One of those big sour grape electric Holocaust fruit gushers is jammed in the hull of the platform. I guess there's only one way to get it. Don't forget your book. It is your birthright. You ought to give it a read when you have a moment, particularly the first several pages. Okay, Nana, I will. Hey, Nana? Yes, dear? Since I'm trying to get up to that gate, and since you can just sort of conjure floating beds and throw me around and all, couldn't you just throw me up to the gate? Yes, of course, John. But that would not serve your purpose well. There's a very good reason why you should build up to it and then keep building. Oh, okay, I guess that's what I figured. So just one more thing. Do you think that instead of telling me exactly why that is with a clear explanation, you could give me a series of really coy riddles about it and then sort of giggle? John, you are a very fresh young man. Your father has done such a wonderful job raising you. I'm so proud of you both. Yeah, I guess. When you pass through the first gate, everything will change. You will find the place where constellations dance beneath the clouds, and then your true work may begin. I suddenly understand everything. Elsewhere, we find a place that is Urple, where a kingdom lies entrenched beyond an impenetrable veil of darkness. Why it not blue? These imps are getting absolutely fathered upon. Now look at this man. This man, the shape of him, that is a father figure. Ha! I did it. Oh, this imps having a bad day! He's got the wind up and just look. Oh, the boy. You know what? You know what? You know what? Give me just 1 second. Copy image. Look at the poor guy, though. I'm a prince and I live in a ship. Mecha Mech, welcome in, Mr. Prince Spider. You do be living in a ship, though, don't you? This imp is about to have a bad time. And you know what? I am here for it. Now this is a song I forgot about. Now you're probably wondering what this is a bop for real, for real. Meow! Missed you, a friendship. Aw. Why are all my friends so cute? And toppable. What? I said that. He's my friend now. We are having soft tacos later. I literally threw his ass into... Gimp. He is my friend now. We are having soft tacos later. Just you saying you should top me lovingly, then cuddle me for hours. Boo! Oh no. You really did have a bad day. Damn. Graveyard stuffers. You are now the Perigene Medicant. You are flying westward in your peculiar mobile station. You have no sense of your bearings presently. The door is blocked by a metal column which extended through the entry shaft before liftoff. What will you do? Clap your hands if you believe. Only those weren't my hands! PM, check mail. This is a message to Dr. Briner and looks pretty serious. Attention, serious business. Open envelope. Never! The mail is sacred! And sacred is the trust between the postman and the recipients of his precious parcels. You have made a solemn pledge to deliver this letter to the doctor just as soon as you determine where this address is, or find any sort of discernible mailing address in this wasteland, for that matter. The mail is freedom. The mail is life. The mail is the very fabric of civilization. Wait, hold that thought for one moment. The mail is the one final hope for resurrecting a dead planet from its ashes. And the letter carriers are the brave soldiers of God in this righteous crusade. They are the defenders of the light, of knowledge, free communication, and the exchange of ideas. They are the bold toters of all those little papery conduits of freedom, the white postmarked angels that whisper a message on their deliverance, a promise to the yearning. There is hope yet. Liberty, reason, justice, civility, edification, perfection. Mail! Blood almost hit start over. So you're the courier again, I see. Oh, yeah. Examine keyboard and screen. It's the terminal you use to activate the station's homing mechanism. It looks like it has now returned control to you. The default viewport displays commands previously entered, including your last and only home. Type view. You view another of the previously entered commands. It switches to a view of a young girl standing alone somewhere. There is a heavy amount of video interference of some sort. This girl seems familiar to you. Greetings. Don't I know you? Boom. Rose, refuse to acknowledge the absurd T-set. You successfully disregard the T-set because it's stupid and shouldn't be in a place like this. You probe further into the lab. Looks like a little girl's room. This all strikes you as a bit odd. No time for messing around in here, though. Rose, wear the scarf. Be the writer. Okay, maybe you'll do a little messing around. You are only human after all. Ow, what's that? You are accosted by a friendly mutant kitten! Chat. Look at him. The creature. The fucking creature. John, resist urge to take the wedged shale. Creature. I love him, Pops, please, can I have him, Daddy? Did you finish your homework? Did you eat the whole Rice Krispie I gave you? Then yes. You know you should grab this thing, but you were suddenly feeling apprehensive about entering your father's room. With all the scampering around, it almost slipped your mind how much you hate his hideous clowns. No use putting it off any longer. There's only one thing to do. Give me a D. Give me an E. Give me an S. Give me an E. Yeah. Jump down. Boop. Jade, scamper into the grand foyer with wild abandon. Last scamper. You scamper your heart out and bump into something. You don't know why he always insists on keeping it so dark in here. Oh look, it was one of his dumb globes. These things make it awfully difficult to navigate the foyer. We get it, Granddad. You like to travel around the world going on adventures and stuff. Lousy, goddamn stupid globes. Jade, arm yourself. Grandpa will surely have stern words for you if he catches you without your trusty rifle at the ready. That's just what you need. Another one of his blustering, mustachioed diatribes. You're rolling your eyes in advance, getting them warmed up. But ideally, you can evade him altogether. all you have to do is get past the fireplace and out the front door. You will be scot-free. Examine those chaps on the sofa. These are the Manor's 4 distinguished house guests. They like to gather here by the fireplace for tea time, as well as pretty much all the other times. They're very mannerly and civilized. You know exactly what's going to happen when you try to sneak by. The fireplace is going to light up and your grandpa's silhouette is going to appear in front of the fire and give you a good spook. He's so predictable. And there he goes! The old man has the flame! And this is clickable. Shall we see what it takes us to, chat? Oh no! Bro, I got a ticket for the big game. It's sports. Dog, I am so jealous. You know I love the big game. Oh yeah. And there he goes. The big man has the rock. He's driving so hard through the paint. Downtown. Alley-oop for the slam dunk. I read this for you. You suppose you could still manage to sneak by the crafty old man if you are fast enough. Avoiding an encounter would be ideal. Encounters with him are usually intense. Jade, leap dramatically across the divide. Whoops! You guess an encounter with him is almost certain now, but most likely not for a while. Time to see what someone else is up to. Oh, let's say... Dave? Aw, snap! Preloader psych out. Oh. Oh. What? Pachoo! Pew pew. Yes, I'm going out with this gun. No, I will not get a bigger one. No, I will not take yours. I can't even lift it. Oh yeah, that is so preposterous. You even hear what you were saying? I will be fine. This is a perfectly deadly gun. It shoots lots of incredibly deadly bullets. Oh, will you just stop it? I'm going now. Bye! Heart! Abscond. He was so much easier to deal with when he was alive. I don't think Jade's all there. Who else here thinks Jabe's not all there? Jabe, I want to be tangled buddies with Possum. You'd better be. Get over here. The tail's a tangler. Oh, beverage. No, we unlocked a page. PM miraculously survived. Garrett, back off Nyaster's mind, rage emoji. Tangle? You'll see. Or maybe you've already... Okay, so in this series, there are these plush squids that have magnets in the bottom of them that, like, go... and, like, get all their tentacles tangled up because of the magnets. It's cute. Peer out of the explosion hole. Worm. Mecha worm. Aw, she likes the mecha worm that brought her back the mailbox. Rose, refuse to acknowledge the absurd kitten. You fail miserably. Oh look, there's some more mad science crap over here. Diamond, is this how you want to be held? Contemplates a possum king, like a rat king but possums. Oh, that's terrible. Interesting. This weird arcade gizmo adapted to this setup obviously doesn't take coins anymore, assuming it ever did. Besides, you left all your coins in the on the fridge, remember? Yeah! A purifier ready. This doesn't appear to be a game. It appears to be a purifier. This is how I must be treated. I concur. Everyone must be treated this way. I just made a gross noise and then muted myself. I am a genius. Screw around with the purifier. You messed with the controls. Hey, Jaspers is alive. Or at least he was in the past. According to the timestamp, this was almost 9 years ago. You try to remove the crosshairs with the joystick, but it seems to be permanently locked on a specific target. You might be able to unlock it, but you clearly don't have much time to horse around with this thing. You zoom out. It looks like you and Jaspers were having one of your sessions. You weren't making a lot of progress, though, because Jasper was no doubt being characteristically let's take this word to Google.
Recalcitrant.
Recalcitrant. Having an obstinately uncooperative attitude towards authority or discipline. You need to put this in your bio, Diamond. Recalcitrant. Actually, that would be perfect for Diamond the character now, wouldn't it? You possibly jotted this phrase down in your pad. It's hard to remember, though. Wait, could this be that day? What does it mean again? Why, it means having an obstinately uncooperative attitude towards authority or discipline. Could this be that day? Rose, cause a time paradox. You attempt to purify Jaspers. This would surely cause a time paradox because you can plainly see that he has not told you his secret yet. But it seems the machine has a safety mechanism to prevent such irresponsible purification practices. Takes this word. It's perfect for both me and my persona. The paradox ghost imprint of Jaspers purifies instead and quickly settles into a mound of sludge. The machine beside it sucks it up the paradox sludge and begins some kind of automated procedure. It seems whatever sort of primordial biochemical properties the sludge possesses is being evaluated by the machine. And look at the little critter go. Beep! The device generates a fetal paradox clone of Jaspers. The wretched creature exhibits a number of unfortunate mutations, though. The good news is that it will be mercifully unestablished along with this facility shortly. This is also the bad news. Whoever was operating this machine in the past may have been making an unsuccessful attempts to perfect the science of ectobiology. Rose, have a flashback. There's no need for a flashback. Conveniently, you can watch what happened right here on the monitor. You roll the clock forward a few seconds, and Jaspers reveals his stunning secret to you in strict confidence. Before you could ask him to clarify, he vanished into thin air. You now believe you understand why. However, you were not the one to purify him from this moment. Your hand was nowhere near the controls just now. A couple of weeks later, after he vanished, his body washed up along the riverbank. His suit was a mess. Your mother fitted him with a new one just before the absurd funeral service she insisted upon. Trace Jasper's whereabouts on the machine. You roll the clock forward a week after he vanished. It seems there is no accessible feed tracing his whereabouts during that time frame. You fast forward another week, and there he is. Just as you found him. Fast forward to now. The song is just Diamond when anything goes wrong for him. F for the cat. I mean, when things don't go exactly how I want them every time without fail and I don't get everything I want, F. Meow. F. What? I've never seen this. It's just the horse version of what we just saw. There she goes. She is the rider. That's enough of that. It's Jasper's. He's alive. Okay, well, he's dead, but his body is intact. Turns out he wasn't some kind of disintegrator like you thought. It's more like an escapalizer. I love how tiny she was. You could have fit into the palm of my hand, and she looked so brain empty. It's true. Purify Jasper's immediately. Good thing you finally got that all sorted out. You only have 10 seconds to spare. Time to stash the dead cat and am spray. Bro, stop fooling around and transportalize out of there. Pretty decent escapalization. Jade, locate and feed devil beast you call a pet. Good luck finding him. If he wants to be found, he will find you. Beckriel has always managed to elude your prognostic facilities. He is completely invisible to your intuition. However, a property almost totally unique to him. This game seems a bit random, just a touch. It used to freak you out a little, but you have long since grown accustomed to it. Huh? Oh, there's nothing. Nothing at all. Moving right along. Retrieve the package you expected to arrive. The birthday package you were expecting from John arrived months late, and yet right on time. It landed over there past the crumbling monument, a satellite to the great mystic ruins at the center of the crater lagoon. John! Triple somersault into the room, etc. Stick the landing. Okay, you do that. You are now in death. No animation. Okay. What act is this? I can't see on mobile. This is act... Act 2? Log. Control F, act. Okay, we're on act 3. It's not new, it's just old. So old. It's act 500, actually. Oh, shit, you're right. This is your dad's room. Huh, where are all the clowns? You spot your dad's briefcase beside you. It probably contains all sorts of clues, or at least various forms of paperwork critical to his trade as a hilarious street performer. John. Snoop. Oh yeah, here come the secrets. Get ready for some major revelation. Wait a minute. These are just boring business documents and spreadsheets. What the hell is going on here? Your dad's not a clown, John. Kind of a boring room, John. Just a businessman, John. Not all that into clowns, you guess. Most shocking twist yet. He's just... Who's this douchebag? Oh, John broke. John broke. His tiny little head went kashkoosh. Calm down. It'll be alright. So all those years, while you believed he was out busking up the corners with hilarious antics, he was working as an ordinary businessman all along? He was just trying to make a good, honest living for his son? Maybe he was too embarrassed to tell you the truth. Or maybe it's just that you'd never bothered to ask. You guess you always just assumed. The human prisoner is broken out of his jail cell yet again. Attempts to block the cell door with heavy objects have proven futile. You're gonna need a bigger safe. Who's this guy? Enter name. Spade Slick? Got a nice ring to it. But you know your own name, and that damn well ain't your name. Take another stab at it. State name and rank. You are Archagent Jack Noir. You oversee various affairs of the Dark Kingdom. Presently, you are determining how to deal with this prisoner, who has been a thorn in your side since he was apprehended. You view the affairs of the kingdom through a series of fenestrated walls. You have 3 walls, nearly enough to form a cubicle of vigilance, which is a full and proper enclosure for an agent of your stature. However, much to your utter contempt, your 4th wall was stolen some time ago. Hat. Don comical hat. Bald, bald, bald. This frivolous headdress turns your stomach. You'd sooner stick your head in a furnace than coax it into this monstrosity's loathsome and colorful maw. It's bad enough that your exalted ruler ordered everyone to drape themselves in these hideous rags the moment some troublesome human with a pipe and his child showed up. But you draw the line at the hat. Jack, call a minion. You order one of your burliest agents to the scene. He brings something heavier this time. Your transmission is interrupted. It seems your glorious monarch has concerns over your wardrobe. Fine! You begrudgingly don the comical hat. Stupid, lousy, wise, and just leader. What a royal pain in the ass. Cool hat. Yeah. I have a cool hat. Throw down hat in disgust. You fully intend to once your superior starts breathing down your neck for a second. Wait. What now? Nerd. Thank you. Womp womp womp. Fancy boss. I know, right? Your blood is boiling so hot you could cook an egg on your carapace. Looks like you'll just have to go handle this yourself. John, investigate room for anything Dad may have left behind. It seems there are some unopened birthday presents which Dad didn't get around to giving you yet. Present time! Open and see what's inside. The one on the right looks promising. You open it and see what's inside and oh god, yes. Obtain sweet loot. You tear into this thing and put a mean peep on the sweet loot. In addition to the Modus control deck, you get a bonus array fetch Modus, plus 12 cards. Which are practically worthless by this point, but hey, you'll take them! First thing you do is flush the extra cards into your deck. Okay, this is really way too many cards. The array bonus lets you store and retrieve items from any card at any time. It seems exceptionally serviceable, albeit difficult to weaponize. Boring. Video game. Read instructions for control deck. There's nothing to read really, you just pop some fetch bonus cartridges in the slots, fire it up, and see what happens. You start putting the stack and queue mode in the slots. Discovered Dad missing forgotten. Your Siladexes now behave like both stack and queue. Items can be removed from either the top or bottom card. You see no reason not to jam all the array... Okay, what the fuck song is this? Jesus Christ. Toby Fox. Chill the fuck out. God damn. God damn. My brain when someone tries to tell me their name? Yeah. You see no reason at all not to jam the array cartridge in there too. You make sure to blow the dust off first, of course. The Siladex configures itself into an array of distinct queue stacks. Now we're talking. This is just the sort of needless complexity you have come to expect from your inventory management system. Unwrap smallest present first. You have a staunch policy of always saving the biggest present for last. Always. I thought it was the game soundtrack. It is actually Homestuck soundtrack I am playing, even right now. I'm exclusively playing the music made for Homestuck. This fucking series has inspired literal like hundreds of hours of music. And this is one of my favorite tracks. This song is called Pumpkin Party and See Hitler's Water Apocalypse. Homestuck, Volume 9. Ooh. Ha. Ooh. Ha. Ooh. Ha. Alright. Top hat off. You receive a box of delicious fruit gushers! Could this birthday get any better? You don't think so. You thought wrong. My boy is in a suit! Swag-tastrophe. Fill up an entire Q-stack with shoes. Okay, awesome. Q-stack is full of shoes. Catch-a-log fruit gushers. Dang, you spaced out and put in the wrong Q-stack. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of this thing. Bonk. Closely inspect Fruit Gushers box. So delicious, you can't wait to capture log one of these packs and make like 1,000,000 gushers. Screw all this building nonsense, you'd rather make candy. Wait a minute. Massive tropical brain hemorrhage flavor. It can't be. The heinous Batter Witch has her gnarled claws and everything! What do gushers have to do with baked goods anyway? How does this make sense? Why? Why? Cool fructose monsoon. Kiwi mango colonic rush. Wicked law. Mixed berry social anxiety disorder. Neon green ectofacial blast jam and sour diabetic coda wild cherry chick apocalypse. This is stupid. The heinous Batter Witch. Jade, receive package. Didn't Jade actually get a package? Stripe! That's her dog! Pew! Arsenalize. Artillery. Space! Armamentify. Arf. Go fetch. What a good boy! He caught the bullet! He caught the bullet! What a good boy! Good dog! Good dog! Aw! Good boy! Look at them go! It's been so long. I forgot about most of these goofy animations. Honk shoe, she says. Honk shoe. What a good boy! We peel the membrane off some ribs. How about you get tucked in by your dog? Rose, check cell for any mixed atoms with cat. No? No mixed atoms. Just looks like you and your kitty have kept your genes to yourselves. Your new kitty, whose name is... You'll think of one later. Hey, where the heck are you anyway? Look around room. Oh, you're back home. The well-stocked bar is, and the vantage from the window tells you this is your mom's room. Or at least what you thought was her room. You decide to not be especially melodramatic about this revelation. Rose, watch the meteor's impacts. That's funny. Shouldn't that place be unestablished by now? The downpour of smaller meteors has been stopped. Better get out of here. This room is a powder keg with all this booze lying around. John, get down to business. Suddenly you are feeling very businessman-like for some reason. You just punched a shitload of cards in anticipation for making a whole lot of cool stuff. This time you didn't foolishly destroy any items. You just looked up the codes for some objects you rounded up, and then punched them on blank cards. You wonder how much alchemizing you can get away with before Rose gets back. And if she's got any right to tell you what to do with your hard-earned grist. You're the one running around here putting your ass on the line. All she's got to do is mess around with her computer. Anyway, you better hurry. Jade, dream. Yeah, she do be dreaming. You are now dreaming. Your dream bot is awake and active. Jade, obliquely foreshadow future through interpretive dance. Your silly dance foreshadows nothing but is essentially meaningless, but it sure is a lot of fun. Jade, quick, get into bed. You climb into bed and try to get comfortable, but some sort of invisible force is pressing down on you. A strange feeling of cold, heavy metal. This happens every time you try to get into bed. No wonder you can never get any sleep. Jade, realize you can fly. There's not much to realize. Of course you can fly. Jade, open the package. You stop all this flying around nonsense and examine John's birthday package. Unfortunately, you cannot open it yet. This package has an important journey to make first. You're planning on delivering it momentarily. Good thing you already know what's inside, otherwise you'd surely be consumed by curiosity and suspense. You sincerely pity anyone who might be forced to endure such a fate. Months in the past. Enough for the above weather to be seasonably reconcilable. Happy birthday, Jade! Wow, yay, thank you, John. Phew, I got you your present in the mail just on time. Plus, I sent Rose's and Dave's, too. Why do you guys' birthday have to be all bunched together like that? You guys are running me ragged. I know, but it's nice of you to think of us all like that. I can't wait for you to see what I got you. I don't want to spoil it or anything, but hopefully it'll help you solve those problems you've been having lately. Mysterious wink. I'm sure it is great. I cannot wait either. It might take a while to get here from there, but it'll be worth the wait. Oh man, I'm such an idiot. I forgot how long it takes you to get stuff. Ah! John, that's okay, really. I'm sure it'll get to me exactly when it needs to, and it'll be a nice surprise when it does. Okay, well, I hope so. Heart. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to tell someone to go away. Oh god, the trolls again? Yep. They've been such a pain in the ass lately. It seems like there are so many. There are either like 50 of these retards, or it's one guy with a lot of alt accounts. Sorry, I read the text as it was. Normally I wouldn't say the word, but you know how it is. I've never had any sort of feeling about them, or what they want is kind of weird. But it seems like they are all probably different people and not one guy. I have counted 12. What do they want with us? Some people just like to needle others for some reason, John. It's like a game, I guess. They are like pranksters. Oh, hell no, the shittiest pranksters ever. But I think they are mostly harmless. Every so often they manage to get through my block filter and hassle me. It's been going on for years. Actually, some of them are kind of funny, I think. Oh, wow, what, years? Well, I'm sick of them. I've been thinking of changing my Pester Chum handle to throw them off the trail, so I guess I'm going to do that. Oh, he used to be called Ghosty Trickster! John, make totems. You've already carved a few totems, but you've had to return to the living room to make more for more Cruxite dowels. Your carving work is not nearly complete. Every time you re-enter your room, you shudder at the recent handiwork of the mischievous imps. You can't turn your back on them for 1 second. Rotten imps, those posters were like children to you. Rose, flea room. This is like filtering in so much. At long last, you have returned to your bedroom with stable power supply and internet connection. Vodka Mutini purrs at your side. You suppose you will call it Muty for short. I should probably log off and start unwinding a bit before bed. Okay, I guess I'll send you the VOD. Remember to hop in about 58 minutes when I send it to you, okay, schnookums? Yeah, that's right. I called you schnookums. What are you going to do about it? You're going to go to bed like a good girl, aren't you? That's what I thought. I mean, I'll need to go to sleep in like 30 minutes anyway. It's true. It's absolutely true. Mm. Mm. Ah. I'm not going to be up for much longer, and he hasn't. Ha ha! Bottom. Got him. Rose. Pastor John. That's quite a totem collection. What are you playing? Oh, whoa, hi. Just gonna make stuff. Are you okay? Hasn't your house been on fire for like 5 hours now? No, that was the nearby forest, which up until quite recently would have been best described as on fire. But you may be excited to learn that just as recently, my house finally notched that achievement. Wow. Congrats, I guess. Thank you. Have you seen Dave? Nah, his bro is probably busy kicking his ass. That's probably all there is to say on the matter. Okay. I'm gonna start putting this grist to use too. Let's be sparing with the frivolous knick-knack breeding and focus on getting you up to the gate, okay? Okay, I hear you, but I think we'll have plenty. I've been killing imps all over the house now, and it's lousy with gushers. Gushers? I mean grist. Serves them right for ruining my posters, the bastards. Which posters? You don't see? My sweet movie posters. Look at them, they're fucking ruined. John? Huh? Are you suggesting that imps are responsible for defacing your movie posters? Yeah. Your posters have looked like that ever since I first saw your room. The moment we started playing this game, I thought you had defaced them ironically to mock your father's interests. John. Very funny, Rose! Ha 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 ha! Nice joke. Great joke there, Rose. Top of the line prank. Hee hee ha 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 ha. This is good. Laughter is probably the best way to avoid being especially melodramatic about the revelation. Yes, yes, let's keep this joke going, because it's such a good one. Ha 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 ha. Oh my, ha ha, ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Wandering Vagabond. Descend. You cannot descend from the top of your mobile station. The loose cable you gathered up and tied together is not yet long enough to allow you to reach the ground safely. You've used all the cable you can find. You'll have to come up with another plan. Vagabond. Sacrifice your mayoral sash for more cable. No way! Absolutely not. What are you, crazy? The mayor does not relinquish his mayoral sash under any circumstances ever. Period. Purify the temple. That's such a dumb idea. Not as dumb as using your sash, but it comes close. That temple is way too big. You'd probably just end up purifying a chunk of useless, boring rock. Wait, what's that? There's something dangling from the top of one of the towers near the temple. Command Serenity to carry the rope to you. She is a tiny insect and cannot possibly lift more than the weight of a pumpkin seed. She does, however, inform you that the ledge contains a thorough series of informative blinks. There is an old rusty harpoon lodged into the crumbling rock. Tied to it is a bunched up jumble of handy cable. This strikes you as convenient. It's almost as if someone knew you would need a bunch of cable, and that you would have a mayoral sash made out of cable, and you were particularly attached to that mayoral sash, and would stubbornly refuse to use it. Anyone who knew that much would surely possess a special gift. Alas, it seems a bit far-fetched. Get ye rope. Okay, we just established it was a cable, not a rope, but that's okay. You take a hefty swig from one of your delicious pawns and put it down. Then you quickly adjust the coordinates and purify the jumble of handy cable. To Mr. Mayor. Oh, of course. The time wasn't set to the present moment. It somehow got reset to a few hundred years ago. It is some sort of present from the past. In the present, Attached is an envelope. It looks extremely important. You open the envelope, and inside is a letter and another envelope. This is all highly confusing. You do not know what to make of it. Still, it is obviously critical mayoral business which you take very seriously and will defend this package with your life. Try to purify the cable again. Shoop. You set the time to the present and purify the jumble of cable. Take obvious action. You tie all the cable together and carefully lower your precious pumpkin bindle. You then rappel down with the package, which must not leave your side. Years in the future, which is to say the present moment, precisely. An aimless renegade prepares for company. Oh no. Oh no, chat. He's gonna shoot him. Rose, build as much as you can as fast as you can. Okay, while I make some stuff here, can you keep an eye out for imps? Just to keep the safe or tub handy or something. It'll serve them right for trashing my posters. I keep telling you your posters were already like that, and I keep telling you, haha, very funny. Here, look. Yeah, I saw those, but they didn't look like that before. You must have changed them. Even if I had the motive for such a bizarre and pointless deception, where would I find the time? I don't even have Photoshop. Then why didn't you tell me that they were like that? I had no reason to think you were not aware of them. I thought they were strange, certainly, but I was not struck by any particular impulse to discuss them. Okay, it still doesn't make sense, though. Implying I drew them a while ago and then forgot and couldn't see them and now see them. That's stupid. What would that even mean? It looks like you were in your father's room recently. Yeah. And how did it make you feel to discover what was in there? Oh no, I just realized. You're gonna psychotherapify me. Well, don't bother. Maybe I'm just being a friend. Maybe. I suspiciously. Anyway, I guess you saw what's in there. It's boring and there's not much to even see. That doesn't matter. What matters is how seeing it affected you. I think it clearly has in some way. Well, I don't know. At first, I was nervous to go in and find more of his weird clowns, because of course they're stupid and I hate them a lot. But when I didn't see any, it was weird. I felt weirdly, like, disappointed almost. It is fair to say that. Is it fair to say that this changed your perception of your father? Yeah, I guess. Is it such a stretch to conclude it changed your perception of other things as well? No. Maybe not. But what are you getting at? It sounds like you're saying I'm crazy. I don't like to use the word crazy. Oh, God. See, this is therapy bullshit. That was a joke. But anyway, whether it means you're crazy or not, consider this theory. Your presumably long-standing tendency for scrawling this imagery is really your subconscious trying to express something disturbing within you. Possibly something from your past, which you have blocked out. And since you have suppressed it, your conscious self cannot acknowledge the drawings. Therefore, they have been invisible until now. Why now? Because you have seen evidence that conflicts with the worldview your subconscious has constructed to obfuscate the truth. That your dad is not necessarily the clown-loving maniac you thought he was. All along, this negative attribute buried in your psyche may have been projected onto him and subsequently reviled as some sort of defense mechanism. But this is absurd. My dad loves these shitty clowns. He's got all these statues and paintings everywhere. Is it unthinkable that over the years it was he who believed you were the one with the passion for clowns because of all the strange drawings in your room? A father then embraces a son's hobby to establish a stronger bond, or wages a campaign of passive-aggressive mockery of your interests? Either is plausible. I don't know your dad that well. I don't know. Not sure about all this, but I think we need to stop and acknowledge the bunny Sassacre fedora I just made. It is awesome. Yeah. Wow. What do you say? Wow, what are you doing, by the way? Rose, sorry to say, but this is all looking kind of silly. I'm trying to spread the upward construction around so there's more substantial foundation for later on, but I'm starting to wonder if it'll be strong enough. It's kind of starting to wobble a little, and I don't think brick chimneys were meant to serve this architectural purpose. Yeah, no shit! I might have to adopt a different building strategy. Stick to the more load-bearing walls, blockier shapes, and especially since grist has been easier to come by lately. Okay, but you really must be running low on time by now, right? Right. Strider! Jade, dream up extra arms and play an advanced bass solo. Should you be playing that solo, though? Throbbing pumpkins! How's the vibe, by the way? We all vibing? We good? Jade, change the wardrobifier to cycle through Star Heart Horseshoe. Okay, good idea. You leave the moon in the cycle, though, because you like it. But yeah, how's the vibe doing right now, chat? Go explore the Golden City. You're good? Good. That is a yellow-ass city. I'm having myself a slice of pizza. Go ahead and make a new friend. Hey, it's the pedigree medicant, or the post lady, or whatever. She's looking at water, though. Wayward Vagabond. Eat letter and envelope. Will you cut that out? You have company. See? Over there. Pizza. Dear Mr. Mayor, go here. Give present. Hooray. Oh, please do this. The freedom of your people depends on it. Your friend. Okay, finally done with seasoning. Nice. Oh. Bracka, 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 bracka. Is this how you beat people? To Miss Mail Lady. Gracefully fly to the other golden tower. You decide to check on your neighbor. Jade, inspect neighbor's tower. It's very much the same as your own. Only difference is that this one is home to a young boy instead of a young girl. You peer through the window. John is, of course, sound asleep. Looks like he is having troubled dreams as usual. You cannot disturb his slumber, though. He will wake up when he is ready. Speaking of John, you wonder if he got the birthday present you sent him. Or for that matter, if you even remembered to send it. Darn, you get so confused sometimes. If only you had some system in place to help you remember things. Your moon is getting very close to Skya. You'd better go inside soon. It's never a good idea to be outside during the eclipse. Maybe you can take the opportunity to log into your computer and ask John about his present. You just know he will think it is awesome. It'll be a great way for him to thank you for the wonderful present he got you. John alchemized in a 1980s time-lapse montage. That would be pretty cool, and it would promote the appearance to the audience so that a whole lot is getting done in not much time. But it also sounds like a pain in the ass, so you decide to play it straight up this time. Berg's chicken legs and ribs for grilling tomorrow? Damn. Recombine hammer and pogo ride. This time, instead of overlapping two cards, which created the pogo hammer, you use the two codes to double punch a blink card, producing a different hole pattern. The result is the hammerhead pogo ride. It doesn't look like it's as much fun as the original ride, but to be fair, it's probably a lot safer. Double punching cards creates patterns and more holes, rather than less holes by overlapping cards. This strikes you as a viable method for combining more than two items without whittling down too few holes, or too many. Just mix up the overlaps and double punches, and the sky's the limit. Combine ghost shirt and suit. You made the green slime ghost suit. Pretty swanky, but you're not completely satisfied with your wardrobe upgrade yet. Combine ghost suit and wise guy suit. You make the wise guy slime suit. This is so much better. It seems there are lots of secret trickery and gimmicks concealed in the... Oh shit, there go the cards! Combine glasses and PDA. Serious business goggles. You make the serious business goggles. This is pretty nice hands-free communication solution, and it makes you look way cooler, like one of those kids from Spy Kids or something. God, that was a good movie. Real spies, only smaller. Combine sledgehammer, telescope, and Sassacre text. Telescopic Sassa Crusher. You make the telescopic Sassa Crusher. At pretty considerable expense. This thing could probably pound an ogre into crude burger. Of course, you have no hope of lifting it whatsoever. Combine blushers and blue ectoplasm. Hellacious blue phlegm aneurysm. This should be convenient, if somewhat unappetizing. Combine fake arm, blue ectoplasm, and PDA. You make the remote ghost gauntlet. It looks like you can put the special computer... Looks like when you put on the special computer glove, it lets you control a big, slimy ghost hand. The ghost gauntlet appears to have considerably higher lift capacity than your own puny arms. Combine ghost gauntlet and bathroom mirror. You make the left-handed remote ghost gauntlet, which completes the pair, because you don't see why the hell not. Combine umbrella and straight razor. You make the barber's best friend. It suddenly seems worthwhile to nab that umbrella kind stripe specimen that's been lying in the study for a while. Combine gushers and shaving cream. You make a deadly Betty Crocker Barbasol bomb. Be careful with that thing, Jesus. Combined Ghost Dad poster with... Okay, you have a cool idea for something to do with your Ghost Dad poster, but it looks like you drew shit all over it, that one too, without realizing it. Lousy goddamn subconscious. Anyway, you think you have an idea how to clean it up. Capture log punch Heath Ledger Joker figurine. He made a mage hand. He sure did. If you could somehow subtract the code of the Joker figurine from the code of the poster, it might work. Luckily, the Joker code only has 2 holes, making your task very simple. The defaced Cosby poster only shares these holes. You determine that that could only result from double punching with the Joker. If your theory is correct, this means the original Cosby poster had one of those holes punched, or the other, or neither, making 3 total possibilities. You try out all 3 possible codes, yielding a potted plant, a painting of a horse attacking a football player, and 1 clean Cosby poster. Success. It's a shame that this fucking series came out before everything came out about Bill Cosby. Combine Cosby poster with computer. It's a shame that this series came out before Bill Cosby was outed. This is probably a useless piece of shit, but it has caused you to feel an alarming sense of satisfaction. Combine Dad's hat and Problem Sleuth game. You make an other ordinary fedora with 4 pieces of cotton candy on the inside. Combine Hammer and Problem Sleuth game. Whatever this item is, you cannot make it yet. It requires a ludicrous amount of grist, some types which you have not even encountered. Combine Iron and Pogo Hammer. you make the wrinkle fucker. So much sweet loot. You'd almost think it was simultaneously your birthday and Christmas or something. Of course, you know that is ridiculous and can never conceivably happen. Final round. Candy corn. Yes. Oh, I fucked up. Okay. Cheap piece of shit. Bro just flew off on a rocket skateboard. Yeah, that makes sense. Bro just kicked my ass. That's really all there is to say on the matter. Jade, pester John. Moon. Moon, 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 moon. I keep forgetting to adjust the volume before it starts. Got my ass beat. Better post it to Twitter. Yeah, exactly, bro. Happy birthday, John! Ah, they both woke up at the same time. Okay, we actually already read this one way in the past, so... Hey! Whoa, there you are. How's your adventure going, John? It's okay. I'm making some progress, and Rose finally connected again, so she's helping me now. That's good. Oh, but, like, I don't know. I don't think I'm actually saving the world here. I don't know what I'm really accomplishing, but I guess it's not that. Multiplayer dreaming. I fucking wish. Well, I think whatever it is, John, it must be pretty important. Don't lose hope, John. I think it'll all turn out for the best if you stay positive. If you keep listening to your grandmother's advice. Yeah, you're probably right, but I don't think I mentioned Nana to you, did I? Oh, I don't know, didn't you? Hmm, I don't know. Maybe you talked to Rose or Dave about it or something. Yeah, maybe that was it. They're really weird when they talk to me about you. Like, they're always trying to convince me you have some spooky powers, but I'm always like, no, she seems like a pretty regular girl to me. But then I think back, and maybe there are times where it seems like you know some things. Like, maybe you know more about a thing than you're telling me. I don't know. Oh, well, John, I want to explain lots of things to you. Some things that I know. I'm just waiting. Well, I'll return. Okay, you have fun. Uh, Waiting for what? Oh, John, I forgot I was messaging you about that meteor that fell near my house. Oh, yeah, whatever happened with that? Oh boy, well, it turns out I was confused about it. Really confused. See, I guess I fell asleep for a while and lost track of time. That happens. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Maybe you should, like, wear an alarm clock or something. So what was the deal with the meteor? Well, it's hard to explain, but I know what it is now. And I know everything is going to be okay. So, what is it? Or is this just another you're waiting to tell me thing? Oh gosh, John, I really want to tell you all this stuff, but I can't yet. I really think you need to wake up first. Huh? Well, okay, not literally. Well, okay, maybe kinda literally. Ah, stop being so confusing. Lol. Anyway, time for you to go, John. I think you have some company. Jade, update colorful reminders. You take a moment to gather your thoughts after your dream. While you are asleep, it can get very confusing figuring out what is really happening and what isn't, especially during the eclipse when you are exposed to many visions of the past, present, and future through a variety of cloud mirages. It is only after you wake up that you are able to start making sense of it all, and your reminders help you to do this. But on reflection, there wasn't much in the dream about the future. You were quite surprised to see your dog in the dream, though. It was the first time the crafty guardian has ever appeared in your dream. You have learned that today is his birthday, and just like it is for your other best friend. You've always wondered about this, but never had the chance to throw him a party and bake him a cake. Now you can, but if you do, it seems you will need a lot of candles. Becca's never allowed you to enter the mystic ruins for reasons you never understood. You always assumed it was on account of your protection, but your dream has strongly suggested to you that is where you need to go now. Since your dream bot is secured in its chamber and does not need to be looked after, Beck is taking a nap on the in the grand foyer as it usually does. Perhaps you can take advantage of this and sneak out of the house another way. Grab your harpoon gun. Shoop. Oh yes, of course. One of your reminders reminds you that you still have a package to deliver too. This way you can kill two birds with one harpoon gun. Use the harpoon to zip line into the great outdoors. Pachoo! Rose, finish building. That is a lot of problems for John. Dave, mourn the loss of Cal. See you, little dude. If you had any more apple juice, you'd pour some out for your homie. You'll have to remember to double check your closet for more juice. Dave, go get a goddamn new sword. Perhaps you will, but if you do, it looks like you'll have to break it first. Perfectly good strike specifics down the toilet. Thanks, bro. Capture log beta. You try to grab the beta, but you forgot your Silodex is completely packed. You wonder why you jammed all this useless crap in here in the first place. Maybe you'd assumed you would weaponize it during your customary harsh rap battles with your bro, but in retrospect, that probably would have just been a huge chore and would have made the battle drag on forever. It's like, what are you? May have time? Eject your most and set Scrabble values. You dump all this crap all over the roof, then you set your modus to Scrabble hash function. For some reason, this function always makes it a little less intuitive to calculate hash values for items, therefore more cumbersome to wrap with. But you guess that's kind of a moot point now that your bro flew the fuck off who knows where. His mysterious ways transcend irony once again. Get beta. Dave, pester Rose. Okay, I got it. I hope you appreciate how much gross, spongy proboscis I had to fillet to get this game. Hello? What are you doing? Anyway, I'm going downstairs now and installing this thing later. You have finally finished your building project. You have done about all you can do for John. You don't think you can provide much assistance against all those ogres this time, but at least now John appears to be armed to the teeth. All there is left to do is wait for Dave. Capture Log can send John code for his presence. It would certainly hasten the parcel's delivery, but the gift is not finished yet. You have spent months accelerating your knitting skills to be able to make the gift a perfect sentimental appeal. You even incorporated a cherished heirloom you have had as long as you can remember. When he sees your staggering gesture of sentimentality, he will finally understand. He will understand that in the game of facetious sentimental gestures, no one gets the best of Rose Lalonde. Months in the past. Dear Rose, happy birthday! Thanks for being such a great friend all these years. I know you like to make it out like you're playing it all cool and you don't care much about people in your life, but I know deep down you really do. Hell, not even that deep down. It's like, your subconscious is having a wet t-shirt contest, and you being all aloof is this totally soggy shirt and doing no good at all at hiding nothing. Oh wait, it looks like two can play this game. This game of cracking all those highfalutin psychology books. Aw, snap. But yeah, I got you this because I think you're really creative and you can make something nice with it if you put your mind to it. And it might help you take your mind off all this serious business you're always absorbed in. You know, all this weirdo pseudo-gothy stuff or whatever. Frankly, it's kind of depressing. Anyway, you're the best, Rose. Have a rad 13th. I'll catch up with you guys soon. God, you're all so old. John. Uh-oh, she's getting trolled. Why is it that when the subject of temporal mechanics is broached, your sparing human intellects instantly assume the most ingratiating posture of surrender imaginable? Time is not that difficult to understand. It is a utility that the universe may resort to in order to advance a desired degree of complexity. Or may not resort to if that is the case. It is all pretty pedestrian. But no, when time travel comes up, you present the face that a man shows when the breeze gradually alerts him to his absence of nether dressings. I don't see how we are to properly agitate you if you continue to insist on failing to understand basic concepts which common infants effortlessly manage to describe via scrawlings in their own puddles of sloppy discharge. Have we spoken before? Yes, in the future. You and your friends never cease to invent ways to strengthen the credibility of your assertions. Oh, my, it is your human sarcasm again. I enjoy listening to it, and I wish doing so could serve as my primary form of recreation. There, see? I just did it too, saying the opposite thing to emphasize my contempt. But suddenly, I feel more primitive and hate myself a little more. It was like this funny miracle that just happened in my heart. I would admire the sophistication of you and your fellow future dwellers a little more if you seem to be aware the word human only functions as that sort of adjective in a bad science fiction novel. But I won't be rude and change the subject. There's still a bit of unflagellated straw poking out of your rhetorical effigy over here. Oh dear. No, we aren't all from the future, but we are already in agreement that you don't get it and never will. I thought you said we spoke in the future. We did. Your future. For me, it was only a couple of minutes ago. I understand. You exist in some sort of temporal stratum through which you have communication access to various points of my timeline. It's not that complicated. I glug ocean water. Hot damn, good for you. Yes, that's right. Will you try to talk some sense into your idiot friends, so that we may proceed to bother them all on a more rational terms? I try to every day, with mixed results. But you see, it's not that I don't understand you, it's just that I don't believe you. Because it's nonsense, albeit persistent and coordinated nonsense. Why would a bunch of temporarily dislocated trolls want to harass a group of friends throughout completely random points in time? I will admit this campaign of ahem.
Provocation.
This campaign of provocation wasn't all that well thought out. Don't tell anyone I said that, alright? Maybe you should get some trolling tips from us humans. Our sparing intellects are probably better suited for it. Yeah, maybe. Why don't we be friends? You want to be my friend? I think so. I think we were supposed to, as you suggested much earlier. You mean I did in the future? Yes, a couple of minutes ago. Probably because I remembered you mentioning it in the conversation we're having now. That's likely. Huh. Your commitment to this role-playing scenario is intriguing. What choice do I have but to accept? Rain. Oh no, Dave's wearing the anime glasses. Dear Dave, happy birthday! I just wanted to take a break from telling you how much your gay butt stinks all the time and say what an awesome friend you are. Seriously, on any other day I would be downplaying how you aren't really as cool as you think you are, but I think, just between you and me, I think you might actually be that cool. I think you just gotta get out of your bro shadow and spread your wings, dude. So I got you these. They're totally authentic. They actually touched Ben Stiller's weird, sorta gaunt face at some point. I'm sure you'll dig them because I know you lolled so hard at that movie. Okay, so for real, this is sort of a shitty present, but it is an ironic present because I know you wouldn't have it any other way. Maybe you can wear them ironically sometime. They might be even more ironic than you and your bro's dumb pointy anime shades. Anyway, have a good one, buddy, and stay busy being totally sweet, John. That pro gamer setup of theirs? Hell yeah, brother! Cinder blocks and an old door, hell yeah. Adios Toreador, began trolling Turn Tech Godhead. Hey, first, okay, I think you're awful. Let's put that fact on the table where we can both see it. Now you've been primed for the digestive ruination that's about to take place, and the comprehensive soiling of the laundry enveloping your person. Oh my god, you type like a tool. Yeah, now you're getting it. What you're in for. Are you ready to be trolled within an inch of your miserable human cortex? Do I need to speak up doing this voice? Is it hard to hear? I'm worried about that. Woo, hoochie mama, it's hot in here. I'm gonna go get myself a beverage while someone answers my question. Sweet tea, please be for me, because I want some tea, hell yeah. the their model is playing boss. It sure is. Okay, I'm glad because I didn't want to change the voice. I think that voice is literally perfect for him. uh, uh, uh. Oh, that's better. Yeah. This is so weak. I'm almost getting tired of wasting good material on you guys. It's like, you've got nothing. It's always one of you sprouting up and ranting about how hard I'm about to get trolled, with no ensuing substance. You don't even know anything about us. One of you fuckers thought I was a girl. Okay, yeah, but I just noticed something fucking tragic. I'm not wearing my horns. Props. Beep, boop. There we go. Yeah, okay, yeah, but the thing is that I don't care about your anatomical details and things like that. I know what you've done, or will do actually. It's the most awful thing. The worst thing you can ever do. Boss took one whole hour and 40 minutes to realize he was hornless. I need my horns. I'm sorry I wouldn't cyber with you, dude, in the future or whatever. Wait, what? Oh, okay, you're the one who likes to submit innuendo. Human innuendo. Yes, human innuendo. Sorry for the lack of clarity. So, what point in the future am I supposed to look forward to you whipping up this titanic hankering for my knob? Because, be honest with me, because I'm busy. I would like to know exactly when I gotta clear some space in my calendar for some fuckwit blunders. When some fuckwit blunders out a magical phone booth and makes a ballad-inspiring play for my beef truncheon. Should I be perturbed by these illusions? No, man. Look, I just need to know when to be there. When the stars come into alignment and your flux capacitor lets you finally sate your meteoric greed for crotch dachshund. I wouldn't want to miss it, and cause a paradox or something. It'd suck if the universe blew up on account of you missing your window of opportunity to help yourself to some pubescent boy's naked spam porpoise. Okay, this is starting to kind of upset me. Jesus, you are such a shitty troll. I guess I'll leave you alone and find another point in time to bother you when, I guess, you're more emotionally susceptible and don't have all these bees in your bonnet about your human sexuality. Oh no, dude. No, dude. You sassed me up. We're in the shit now. Together. For the long haul. What? We're motherfucking entrenched in this bitch. You and me. Welcome to Nom. Now grab my hand and shimmy your soggy ass off that muddy bank before Charlie gets the fucking drop. Who's Charlie? He's the guy who's gonna read our vows. I'm feeling pretty frickin' matrimonial all of a sudden. Take a look down by your foot and see that little bottle. Stomp on that shit like it's on fire. Noisy ethnic dudes are flipping the fuck out and waving us around on chairs till someone gets hurt. I'm your 300-pound matronly freight train, and my gaping furnace is hungry for coal, so get to goddamn shoveling. Oh my god. Bro, look in my eyes. That twinkle. That be devotion, you herniated pro-wrestler's sweaty purple taint. sparkling like a visit from your fairy fucking godmother. Shit be pure and true. That's what you see. A kaleidoscopic supernova of all your hopes and dreams all swishing together. Radially effervescent arms of more little boy peckers than you can imagine. Turning out insane corkscrew haymakers of a billion dancing Vienna sausages strong. This is how we do this. This shit's more real than Kraft Mayo. Adios Toreador, blotched turn tech godhead. Get back at the pasta, nice ones. Thank you. You are now the Aimless Renegade. You have identified a couple of unwelcome rogues outside your present stronghold. They are in violation of your jurisdiction. Despite you ordinarily striking marksmanship, you have spent your entire ammo clip without recording a single kill shot. What will you do? Realize that your weapon is magazine fed, not clip fed. You don't give a shit about that. Examine the wall behind you. The wall exhibits rows of ancient hieroglyphs depicting an array of amphibious and reptilian life forms. This is illegal pictography, and it makes you angry. Go search for more ammo. There is plenty of ammunition stored in the various ammo crates, which you have spent a great deal of time unearthing from nearby dunes and hauling back to your stronghold. You have a large variety of weaponry and ammunition at your disposal. Whether you can locate some more AK-47 rounds quickly enough is a different matter. Turtle. Quickly retrieve sidearms. You retrieve a pair of deadly sidearms, but you will need longer range weapons if you're going to continue your enforcement. Find a rocket launcher. Bounce. Here's one. Befriend unwelcome rogues. You wonder if you should reconsider your grievance with the offenders. Perhaps you should let it slide. They seem friendly enough, and it's been so long since you've had company. It would also be quite pretty to blow up that tall, attractive female. But then again, they are both in flagrant violation, trespassing through several zones which you painstakingly marked as off-limits while you conduct your investigation of this crime scene. It is your duty to investigate this illegal monument and get to the bottom of its illicit amphibious ideolatry. Just thinking about all the sloppy footprints they are leaving in the sand makes your carapace steam. The law is all that's left to hold on to in this unforgiving dust bowl. You cannot afford to loosen your black claw's grip, lest justice slip through your fingers. Law's beauty, order is peace. Judgment is the very basis for all that is pure, and hold that thought. You need to take a moment to wear something ridiculous before you continue your spiel. Order in the court! You will have order in this courtroom. If everyone does not settle down, you will clear out this courtroom, you swear to God! Examine moving platform. It appears to be a large stage serving as some kind of elevator, but it can't go down because there's something jammed in it. Looks like a peculiar musical instrument, probably centuries old. But yeah, the jury agrees. You gotta blow up these trespassers. Place present on monument. You put John's present down in the right spot, along with a letter you prepared a little while ago, after a particularly interesting series of dreams. Should be any minute now. Perfectly sane, this fellow. Indeed. Voip! Pachoo! You put down the time bait. It's out of your hands now. You guess you could swim. Maybe you could think of a better way across, though. Read the letter. This is kind of confusing. Go here. But you guess it's straightforward enough, even if the drawing is somewhat inaccurate. Berate self for unauthorized demolition. Stupid, stupid, stupid! You had them right in your crosshairs. You have no idea how a crack shot like you could have missed. It is practically inconceivable. Be the law. You reload and take aim. That fair carapace. How it sparkles in the desert light. No, you cannot afford to be distracted by such thoughts. You are busy being the law. You are the law! Whoops! Wave about in a distracting manner. Oh, it's this guy again and his little blinking bee. So outrageous. Clunk. The can ruse was a distraction! Introducing the new friend. Jerome. Bro, have you seen my socks around anywhere? No, dude. Again with the socks. What is it even with you and the socks, man? It's like you be token up on a joint you make stoned or something. I can't even think who leaves all their socks lying around like that. Oh, ah! The sock ruse was a distraction. I have the car. He had the car. Scamper away quickly to the newly created hole. You have the cargo. Read the next step of the letter. Deliver here. Yay. Yeah. At the bottom of the letter is a series of coordinates along with further instructions. You know what you must do. Liberty, reason, justice, civility, edification, perfection. Mail. Years in the past. BLAM! That butterfly had it coming. Today is your birthday. Your grandfather has decided to celebrate by introducing you to the thrill of the hunt. But suddenly you and Beck are wandering off. Where is the silly dog taking you? You find a present! You open it to find a shirt that is way too big for you and pumpkin seeds? There is also a letter. Dear Jade, happy birthday! It's hard to thank you enough for your friendship over the years. Heck, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have even met Rose and Dave. So that is like 3 times of the friendship. It's almost like too much friendship. I only wish I could get you something for your birthday that could remotely make up for what you've given me. But of course that's impossible. So here are a couple of silly things anyway. I went to a weird Asian store the other day and saw this rad shirt. So I got it. I'm wearing it now, but there's a blue one too, which was way more awesome. I wanted you to have it. I know you like green a lot, but maybe you'd like to try wearing blue sometimes. I bet you'd look like $1,000,000. I also know you've been frustrated lately about your pumpkins disappearing. Well, I can't begin to explain why that's happening. All I can do is give you these so you can plant some more. Don't give up, Jade. Wherever those dumb old pumpkins went off to, I'm sure you know the fun is growing them and taking care of them until they're ready. Well, gotta head out to the post office now so this doesn't get to you too late. Talk to you soon, John. So it didn't get to her too late, it got to her way too early. Who is this John claiming to be your friend? And these other friends he mentions? Whoever he is, you think he might be onto something. Blue is a very pretty color. Also, growing some pumpkins sounds like it could be fun. Maybe you'll ask Grandpa if he can use the atrium to do some gardening. This'll be exciting. Whop! You bear the vicious brunt of this story transition directly to the face. You really are getting tired of this feisty man and his busy fists. Jack, kill John's dad yourself. Here, stick this in your pipe and bleed to death slowly. You release the prisoner. He is free to go. Jade, play guitar to summon giant lily pads. Ribbit. Dave, install beta. Alright, I'm installing this game finally. We're doing this, man? Yeah, you could almost say that we're making this... Go on. What are we making this? Transpire. Excellent. Let's make shit take place. Oh boy, we have another animation! These are like the best part of Homestuck. Meows. Meow, meow. Tentacle kitty. Squid cat. There John goes. The place is unknown to you and me. Apply violence. End of Act 3. Intermission. Ah. Your name is Spade Slick. You're the leader of the notoriously vicious gang of mobsters called the Midnight Crew. A rival gang, known as the Felt, recently knocked over one of your favorite casinos. Your long quest of revenge has finally taken you through the front door of the mansion belonging to the loathsome boss, Lord English. Reach heaven through violence, actually. Your subordinates, Clubs Deuce, Diamonds Droog, and Arts Boxcars, have been dispatched to various locations throughout the mansion to begin carrying out your mission. Your objective is to locate and crack English's secret vault, plunder its mysteries, and that's the business end of it. The pleasure will be in painting this ugly red house with the blood of these miserable green motherfuckers. Spade Slick. Inspect timekeeping devices. Stupid gang and their lousy obsession with clocks. Sooner all these idiots stop being alive, the better. You wonder where they are. It's awfully quiet in the mansion, sans all the dreadful ticking. Capture log carriage clock. You obviously have no idea what that means. If it's some smart-ass way of saying pick it up, forget it. You're already carrying an item, and it is your trusty deck of cards. Build for it with clocks. You have an idea that is much better. Clocks destroyed, 4 out of 1,000. Check for traps under the billiards rug. What is under the rug is much worse than any trap you can imagine. It's a member of a species you do not recognize with a ghastly furred upper lip. You cover that unsightly individual back up and try to forget it ever existed. Play 52 pickup. You would need a deck of cards to play that infernal game. Fortunately, all you have is your war chest, which you deploy on the floor. Open war chest. Shuffle contents of war chest. You'll rummage around. It's no unusual assortments of belongings, and nothing any mobster worth of salt would be caught without plotting and scheming without. Certainly nothing eyebrow-raising. Bunch of blades, some playing cards, a variety of other miscellaneous stuff. Also, your vendetta itinerary and your heist map. Scavenge war chest for fancy headwear. If there are any elaborate headdresses in there, you'll eat your haberdasher. But of course, there's only a plain serviceable backup hat, which naturally conceals two licorice Scotty dogs. What makes you think that maybe you were wearing Which makes you think that maybe you were wearing your backup hat and this is your usual one? Hell if you know. They are the same damn hat. Hide inside your war chest. You cannot properly hide inside the chest because you cannot close it while you are inside. Instead, you momentarily pretend it is a really cool automobile that commands fear and respect of larcenous adversaries everywhere. Beep, beep, beep. All aboard the idiot wagon. Start up Crosby Top. Is that what this thing is? You've had it for some time and don't quite remember how you got it. You never knew the identity of this pipe-smoking creature. Perhaps it could be the same species as the character you just saw under the rug. But you know that is impossible, because this one does not have the same bizarre furred lip. They are probably differing species within the same genus. Go to mspaintadventures.com. You don't know why you're wasting your time on this website. It is for little children who poop hard in their baby-ass diapers. You also don't understand what the hell is going on or who all these characters are. It's all a lot of nonsense. Delete the time setting on the Crosby Top. Clock's destroyed. 5 out of 1,000. Take the spade key. You take the rules card from Blackjack. You possess this item for as long as you can remember. You do not yet know its significance, though you can hustle up a mean game of blackjack when you need to. Examine Vendetta Itinerary. These are the mugshots of everyone you're gonna kill. You got a head start. You already offed Crowbar, 7, Matchsticks, 11, and Quarters, 14. Depleting some of them muscle, you still gotta watch out for the others and stay wary of their despicable time shenanigans. Itchy, 1, has given you the slip repeatedly. Doze, you've captured and interrogated just as repeatedly to no avail. Trace, 3, has broken into your secret hideout more times than you can count, while Finn, 5, always seems to be a step ahead of you and scoops your heists. Clover, 4, has all the intel and is highly cooperative. You might need him to crack the vault. He'll be guarded, best to avoid Die, 6, in any direct confrontations unless you want a temporal mess on your hands. But if you need any repairs, you can always get Stitch and persuade him, and you might need to if you can't kill Sawbuck with a clean shot. Eggs and biscuits are morons, but they are dangerous morons. Cans, 15, is a tank, and your crew will probably need more ammunition than you packed to take him down. No one knows what Lord English looks like, and that'll be corrected tonight. You got dibs on English. He's all yours. Wonder where the number 8 mugshot went. It's right here. But you aren't gonna kill Snowman. It's out of the question. Examine heist map. On review, your scheme seems a bit convoluted, but you wouldn't have it any other way. Deuce and Droog split up to neutralize as many felt as they can find. Your heavy muscle and expert safecracker boxcars is headed straight down to the vault. Use radio device to check on unscrupulous cohorts. You put the word out to your cronies for a stash report. No response yet. You clean up all your junk and prepare to get the show on the road. You slip the spade key back into the deck of cards and then pocket the war chest. Smooth as clockwork and every bit as logical. Enter the hallway near the main entrance. Funny, you didn't hear any commotion or gunplay, but it looks like there's already been some action in here. Or there will be. You can never take tense for granted with these goons. 13 out of 1,000 clocks destroyed, apparently. Looks like Club's Deuce is getting back to you. He says he's got Doze tied up for interrogation. You ask him what else is new. Capturing that guy is like shooting a paralyzed monkey in the face. B. Hart's boxcars. You are now Club's Deuce. Club's Deuce, rough him up. He remains tight-lipped, so you deal him a senseless shin-drubbing with your crook of felony. Oh, the humanity you can barely watch. He's probably still using his special ability to slow time down for himself. He can't feel a damn thing, and certainly isn't saying anything apart from very low noise, which could be him saying, ow, very slowly. Punch clocks in face to establish chronology. Why would you do that? All these clocks are lovely. You see no reason to harm them. 987 out of 1,000 clocks unharmed. Swap hats with those. You begin a feeble campaign of psychological warfare. Perhaps compromising his fashion motif is the way to get to him. Nope. Looks like he's still in his weird state of stasis and doesn't care. Your letter is driving him nuts, just very slowly. Dump contents of your war chest all over him. War chest? What are you talking about? All you got is this simple and unassuming deck of cards. Play some solitaire. Don't be stupid. To play solitaire, you would need a deck of cards. I don't see a deck of cards. All I hear is my battle drobe. Throw hat down and stomp on it mercilessly. Oh no, it's itchy. It looks like he's all wind up. He unties Doze and quickly swaps everyone's hats around. Doze proceeds to make a fleet-footed getaway. The chase is on. Smash. Alright, you're the boss. Hearts box cards, you ain't. Someone has replaced your plain and serviceable hat with a silly and undersized one. An outrage beyond compare. You sure you know who the culprit was? You can still smell his overly caffeinated blood. 986 clocks showed mercy. Lift a leg and hold it a little ways in the air. Oops. 4 out of 15 green torsos dead. Wear CD's hat on top of your current one. You're already wearing Deuce's hat, you fool. The one on the floor is Droog's hat, which is exactly why you always keep a backup hat on hand. This son of a bitch on the floor played his last game of musical hats. Soon these lugs will learn to show some respect. You made this town what it is, after all. Wasn't nothing but a bunch of dust and rocks before you got here. Wear backup hat. You deploy your chest and swap the stinky little hat from one more suited to your tastes. Wait a minute. Oh, thank God. Your precious sky dogs are still here. You don't even want to think about what you would do without them. Dai makes his usual sort of entrance, the nonplussed, vaguely bewildered sort. Be Diamond's Droog. You got it. Club's Deuce it is. You have opened your battle drobe in search of your backup hat. You also need some more rope to retie Doze, who is absolutely tearing through the mansion as we speak. If you don't hurry, he may clear the chair within an hour. But it's such a big mess. You mostly see a bunch of bombs and cards. You're not sure what's what. You can't even remember which card to pick up. You can't believe how shitty your memory is. Grab the deuce of clubs. You pick up 2 licorice gummy bears. You need these to be stored for safekeeping as soon as possible. Finding your backup hat has never been more urgent. Pick up all the cards and throw them at Doge. You pluck a bunch of cards and throw them Dozeward. Didn't accomplish a whole lot other than put some of your private reading material on embarrassing public display. Black niche. Pick a card, any card. You're a busy guy, so you just pick up any old thing and put it in your head. Since you're in a big hurry, you assume that is your backup hat. You stand nearby for the remaining cards on the floor, an offsuit king and jack. You aren't going to stand around jack king off all day, so you grab the jack of diamonds. Oh, here's your backup hat. Problem solved, you guess. Forget your CD, believe your heart's boxcars. You suddenly remember you are Diamond's Droog. Whoever took your hat is about to discover he's the unluckiest man on earth. He better hope you find him dead. What you're gonna do to him will be much less painful that way. Wear backup hat. You don't have a backup hat. All you have is this deck of cards. Oh wait, yes you do. You stashed it away in your brawlzaleum. You're the only member of this band of thugs who is civilized enough to keep more than one backup hat, as well as an extensive array of finely tailored suits. The Brawlzaleum seemed like the best storage option for your exceptional wardrobe. If there's any better sort of compartment to keep your wardrobe in, you'd love to hear it. Also, there's a shitload of guns and cards in there, too. You put on your backup hat. Withdraw licorice fish from backup hat. Phew, your Swedish fish are there. That's why it's a good idea to always store your candy on your backup hat rather than your usual one. Other members of your gang have learned this the hard way, and they're finally starting to catch on. Suddenly you get cold cock in the face in the future. You'd know the knuckles belonging to that sucker punch anywhere. Trace always knows where you've been. The spineless rat likes to follow your past trail around and mess with you. Trouble is, whenever he does, he lets you know exactly where he's going to be in the future. This time, you'll be ready for him. You radio Deuce for backup and give him a time and place, and exactly what path through the mansion to take. Resume pursuit of wounded felt member. You don't know if the wounded guy went up the stairs or came down, or who wounded him, and when. Might have even been you for all you know. Follow trail blood up the stairs. Can't overthink this time stuff. You go with your gut and head upstairs. After giving a quick 10-4 over the radio, you take another look at your prisoner. He lucked out. It looks like round 2 of your brutal intimidation will have to wait. You couldn't find any rope, so you tied him up with a Stretch Armstrong doll, which you happened to have lying around. You don't remember how you got it. It looks sort of dumb, but it'll have to do. Just lock Doze in the battle drobe. Time to hit the road. You beat your hostage into the back of your battle drobe with a bull penis cane. Wait, this is a bull penis cane? You'll flip the fuck out over the fact that this is apparently a bull's penis cane. Meanwhile, running roughly parallel with present events, Itchy always cheats, but he's always cheated for the last time. You're gonna jump to a timeline when he's dead. Looks like he got what he deserved, but as usual, you find yourself in a bit of a predicament. You introduce your cast iron horse hitcher to your new friend. Die scrambles for a pit he's been saving for a special occasion. How many times does he have to tell you? He made this town. Stop being SS. You stop not being Heart's boxcars. You have made your way to the Felt's secret vault. It's bigger than you were expecting. You doubt you'll be able to rely on your usual safe cracking method, which is prying it from the wall with your bare hands. You'll have to think of something else. Do a silly dance. This is just absolutely the most ridiculous thing you could possibly choose to do right now. I mean, come on. Why don't you take a closer look at the safe? Seriously. Stop that. Pry the wall from the safe. That notion is even more ridiculous than the last one. Wait, who are you kidding? No, it isn't. It looks like the combination of the safe is entered via the hands of a clock. And somehow you doubt spinning the hands around manually is going to cut it. Knowing these guys, you've got to alter the flow of time itself to make it work. Which, of course, is bullshit. You think he'll just blow it up instead. Time to get Deuce on the radio. And this is where we'll stop for now. I'm going to post this onto YouTube, and I'll see you guys after. I'll see you guys in Discord. 2 hours and 12 minutes is pretty much just enough for these sorts of shenanigans. Bye bye, Pop. Oh, Azon, did you just arrive as I was closing shit out? Oh, poor Azon. Poor boy. Alright, we are raiding a Renamon. It's okay, though. We're going to go in on this Renamon. Everyone, call her mommy. I mean, don't. I mean, you can. I'm not